Alright guys, first video on here, but I just bought a 2001 Chevrolet Silverado 1500. I believe this is an '01. I believe it's gonna do the same from everything I've been reading from an O or a 99 to like an '03. But my speaker's blown in the door and need to replace it. I've already done the driver's side, so I figured some things out. Figured I'd show this to kind of help some people out. Nice thing about GM that they finally did is they got rid of the pop clips on the doors. I have a 92 Silverado and a 96 Tahoe as well, and you're always breaking clips. Always breaking those push clips, which suck, and you can never find the right ones, and then your door rattles and all that crap. But I'm going to take you through how to get the speaker out, take the door panel off, get the speaker out, replace it, and the ways that I've found. Like I said, there's been numerous videos on this, but I found some things that'll help that they didn't mention. First things first is you do have to pop this off. It's held in with just two clips. They go there, and then there's a little tab that drops down in there. Second thing you need to do is go ahead and pop your lock indicator out and off. Nothing special to it, pretty simple. Pry from the back side seems to work a lot easier. Then everybody that I've seen, they're going to tell you there's two screws, which they're correct. There's a screw there, and then there's a screw right there underneath the door. And the videos that I've seen, the guys take those two screws out, they pull the door off, put the speaker in, everything's good to go. On my driver's side, I couldn't get the damn door off. So I started thinking, you have to take your switch bezel off, which it just clips in, and then there's a screw underneath there. That is these three screws are 7mm, typical Chevy. Go ahead and pop those out, and then the door panel will just lift off. I'm going to go ahead and take those screws out, and then I'll be right back. One other thing I forgot, one other piece you have to take out. You do have to take the door handle trim piece out, which that's pretty simple. Just get yourself a little pry bar handle tool remover. Pull it out, pull it forward, slide her out. Same thing. This is held in on the back side by these two little clips, and then the little tab that lines up right in here goes in and holds the front side in place. I forgot that, but I do have the screws out, and I'm going to show you those. Now there's two longs and a short. Remember where they go, but the two longs go on the top side in the hole behind and the hole underneath the handle. The short screw is the one that goes underneath the door. So get all that done, then just for ease, go ahead and, sorry, I'm doing this one-handed and kind of difficult to do one-handed. Go ahead and pop your switch bezel out, unhook the wiring. Pretty simple, typical car. Depress the tab, it will unlock. You just tuck that back in there for now. And then, just like all the other videos have said, you just grab the door handle, pull up, and the door will come right off. Now, on my driver's side door, I tried that and tried that and tried that, couldn't figure out why, and that's when I discovered this bracket here that has one of the long screws in it. So while you're in here, go ahead and disconnect your little tweeter thing in here. Like I said, this is difficult one-handed, but we're gonna get her. Okay, that's out. And then there is one down here, which is the light. And I just went ahead and pulled the whole light assembly out. I didn't undo it. Eventually I'm going to pull those out and put LEDs in all the way around. So now your door panel should just slide right out. Go ahead and set that up, and I'll show you the speaker in just a second. Alright, so this is the rascal that's blown. I'll go ahead and just tear this off. And yeah, you just see the cone is completely just out there. So to get this off, which I'm not going to be able to show you on video because it's a pain, there is a clip right here on top that you have to depress. And then after you get that depressed, pull it out. It's got two tabs down at the bottom that just slide in, very much like the other part, like the door handle part and the trim part there. So then we just go ahead and disconnect this just like you would any other speaker wiring. Sorry about my camera work, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it and get that off, and then I'll show you what else I've done. Alright, so after getting the speaker out, I went ahead and bought adapters so that I didn't have to cut these wires. You see a lot of guys cut the wires, splice it in, which is perfectly fine as long as you use marine grade heat shrink, because water does accumulate in the door from the window track. Just a little bit, not a ton. It's not like you're swimming in it. But I bought the Metra 724568. Those are the wiring harnesses. And then to mount your speaker in the hole, you need an adapter plate, because I'll show you, these speakers are glued to this ring. Makes zero sense, but hey, it's GM. What's new? And those are the Metra 823002 speaker adapters. It says 95 to 13 on the instruction booklet. It said something like 99 to, or 95 to 98, but it'll work. Slides right in there. Same thing. Got the clip that you push in, and then the two things that mount down there. So then you just hook your wires up to your speaker and screw your speaker in. I'll go ahead and get that done and come back, since I only have one hand. Hang on just a second, guys. Alright, back. That bracket makes it pretty easy, so you're not drilling into your door, and then if you decide different speakers and for some reason they have different holes, then you're not continuously drilling. So just the 4 speaker or screws that they sent with the speaker will go right in with that adapter plate. These are Sony XSR 1646 6.5 inch speakers. GM put 6.5 inch speakers in the front and I believe the rear door. So I bought a set of 6.5s off Amazon, and the back side was a little different and wouldn't fit in there, so I had to run to the local Walmart and grab those. So, but that's it, and then I will get the door put back on and show you guys. Also, do a sound test. I'll do that now. If I can reach in here. Just to make sure that we have sound coming from that speaker. And we do. So let me get the door panel put back on, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. One other thing, guys. The clips that hold your switch bezel in, for me, they stayed in the door. I pulled them out of the door and repositioned them on the switch cover thing here, just so I didn't mess them up. This was an 01. It was owned by an older gentleman and his wife, and they probably never had the door off, so they were stuck in there. When you get to the driver's side, don't be scared. There is a ton of wiring in here, but they can only go one way. So thanks for watching, guys. Door panel's back on, just got to put some screws in, and I'll be done. Thanks for watching.